It started like any normal weekday morning. I was sipping coffee, half scrolling through my emails when one subject line made my stomach clench. Urgent. Unusual login detected on your account. Immediate action required. It looked like it was from my bank. The name matched. The logo was clean. The layout? Perfectly identical to every message I'd ever received from them. I've been with the same bank for 10 years. I know what their emails look like. This one didn't raise a single red flag. Not yet. The email claimed there had been a suspicious login attempt from an unrecognized device in another state. It said my account had been temporarily frozen as a security measure. There was a blue button below that said "Secure my account now." And that's when it happened. I clicked. It opened to a login page identical to my bank's real site. I entered my username and password without hesitation. The page lagged for a second, then refreshed back to the login screen. I figured I had typed it wrong, so I entered the details again. Still nothing. This time, a red message popped up, "Session timed out. Please try again later." That was the first strange moment, but it still didn't alarm me. I assumed the bank system was glitching. It's happened before, but something didn't sit right. I went to the official bank app on my phone and tried to log in. That's when my stomach dropped. My real password didn't work anymore. I froze. I opened the email again and tapped on the sender's address. That's when the truth hit me. The address was long and weird, something like alert.notify-banking@secure-access.io. It wasn't my bank. Panic kicked in instantly. I called the official customer service number from the bank's website. They told me my account had just been accessed from a location in another country. Someone had changed my login details and was actively draining my funds. I was too late. In under 10 minutes, the scammer had made two major transfers totaling over $80,000. I had been saving that money to help my sister with her college tuition. The bank locked the account immediately and flagged the transfers, but they couldn't guarantee recovery. They said they would start an investigation, but made it clear the money might be gone for good if it had already reached overseas accounts. I sat there in silence, numb, embarrassed, furious with myself, all because I clicked on one email. That night, I couldn't sleep. I kept replaying it all in my head, how real that message looked. The tone, the urgency, even the grammar. Not a single typo. It wasn't just some spam email. This was crafted. The next day, I learned something even more disturbing. I spoke with a fraud investigator who told me phishing emails like this are created using AI now. Scammers use bots to scrape logos, mimic language, and personalize messages so well that even trained eyes fall for them. They had replicated my bank's tone, design, even the way they normally sign off emails. And the website? It was a perfect clone. Only the URL was slightly off. He told me the email wasn't just sent randomly. It was targeted. My email had likely been pulled from a breached database months ago. This wasn't just spam. It was a trap laid specifically for me, and I walked right into it. Since then, I've changed every password I had. Enabled two-factor authentication on everything. I even got a password manager and signed up for identity monitoring. But the emotional damage? The violation I felt? That doesn't go away easily. I've shared this story not because I want sympathy, but because I want someone else to stop before they click. If an email says "urgent pause," don't click. If it wants you to reset your account, go directly to the app or official website. Never click links in emails, no matter how real they look. And always check the sender address. Scammers are getting smarter. They're not asking for your credit card info anymore. They're just asking you to trust something that looks familiar. And sometimes, that's all it takes. If you found this story helpful or eye-opening, please consider sharing it with someone who might be at risk. The more people know about these scams, the harder it becomes for scammers to succeed. And if you've experienced something similar or want to share your story to help others, send it to us at the email in the description below. You might save someone from falling into the same trap. This is Michael Mitnick, where we expose scammers and their lies, so you can stay safe. Kindly like, share, and subscribe for more videos.